Hi, I'm Tasra Dawson, the author of Real Women Scrap, and today I'm excited because we are coming to you for the inaugural episode of Real Women Scrap TV. And Real Women Scrap TV is for you. We are going to be giving you tips and ideas, questions that you send me, things that you need to know about how to scrapbook and where to get started and how do I really create the life and layouts I want. That's what we're going to answer in Real Women Scrap TV. Today we are coming to you live from Helene's Custom Framing and Scrapbooking in Santa Rosa, California, and we're going to talk about organization. The number one question that I hear from people is, how do I get started? How do I get organized? What do I do with all of those photos that are scattered throughout my house? I have heard that creative people feel like perhaps they don't have the ability to be organized, or that inspiration will be squashed by being organized or by planning. And it's really just not true. I'm very creative, but I'm also very organized. And the reason that I'm allowed to be creative is that I have a plan, I have systems in place so that I can stay organized. Now, of course, the title of my book is Real Women Scrap. So I have to say, I am not perfect by any means. And you can ask my husband or family about that. But I do try to implement ways so that I have space open to do the things that I love to do. What will happen a lot of times is you'll have your photos in envelopes, manila envelopes that are just not the place for them to be, because your photos will start deteriorating quickly if they are in storage like that. Or perhaps you have old albums that have your pictures in them. They may not be archival safe, so you just have them there. There's no words, there's no information, you just have old albums like these. Step one is to find all of your photos. So you need to go around your house, in your garage. You may even need to call some people. Maybe your parents have some photos that they've been storing at their house for you. The reason that we want to get our photos organized is because when they are scattered everywhere throughout our house, we don't get to enjoy them. And so not only can you not enjoy them, but you aren't able to leave a legacy. Even if you don't have children, leaving a legacy of your story is something that is so valuable and vital, not only for you, but for people in future generations. And making sure that you remember what your motivation is really something that's going to be valuable, because when you get discouraged or when it feels like it's taking too long, remembering why you're doing it and the reason for it will really help you. There are a lot of different photo organizing products out there. I'm going to show you a few different systems. I'm going to start small and then we'll move up from there. So the first one you're going to see is an expanding file that looks like this. And it just opens up. It looks like a filing system. This is perfect for perhaps a year or a specific event that you'll want to organize. This is what I have, and it's full. And you'll notice inside that I have little index cards with labels. The next step up from there is a system that is medium size. And they're both basically the same in their organization. You open them up, and what you're gonna see are lots of photos and files again. We Are Memory Keepers is a great company for organization. Not only do they have photo organization, but they also have planners just for scrapbookers. They have a similar photo box. So you're gonna put your photos in there, you're gonna write your little name or the date of whatever it is that you have, and then you're gonna put it away. And so the last system is the large photo organization system, and this is for those people who have a lot of photos. If you haven't organized your photos in 20 years, you're going to need a large system, and you may even need more than one, which is fine. This is my large system, and this one again is from Creative Memories. This is where I have all of my photos organized. Another great benefit of this one is that you can open up and put your larger photos in the lid. So that's one of the things that I like about this. Another large system is the photo case. This is from Cropper Hopper, and it actually has two sides. So the first side, you're going to open up and you're going to organize exactly like all the other ones that we've seen. On this side, you'll notice it has something similar to what the Creative Memories had on the top, which is a large enough area for you to fit 8.5 by 11 photos. And now, once you've chosen a system and you have one ready, then we're going to talk about how to get them organized. I'm going to take this envelope, which I actually inherited. And the reason I'm starting with the envelope versus starting with an album is because this envelope is more damaging, and we want to preserve our photos, especially if they are legacy photos. If they're photos of your parents or your grandparents or your great-grandparents. There's absolutely no reason that they should be sitting in manila envelopes or any other sort of unsafe photo storage. So I've emptied out my envelope of the pictures of my grandparents, and honestly, I really don't know everybody in the photos, and I don't know necessarily when they were taken. The way I'm going to do these is by people. So I'm going to take an index card and I'm going to write Grandpa. I'm going to write Grandma. Then I'm going to have G&G, which actually just stands for Grandma and Grandpa. And then I'm going to put the kids. That would be their kids. And then grandkids. I don't think there are many photos in here of their grandkids, which would be me, but there may be a few. So now I have my 5 piles, and all I have to do is quickly sort through. And the key word is quick. All right, so there we have it. I'm done. That was a pretty big stack too. If even this much seems overwhelming to you, you can start by setting aside 30 minutes a night and spending some time doing some photo organization. You can even invite a friend over and do it together. Don't feel like you have to do it all on your own. Don't feel like you have to do it all in one sitting. You can easily spend 30 minutes a night, turn on some good music, get some chocolate, do whatever you need to do to make it something that'll be fun for you. Not only will you get excited, but your family will get excited, and you can find inspiration for getting these things in albums so that you can look at them every day that you want to and really enjoy and celebrate the family that you have. Even if you're not going to do anything beyond just getting them organized and then maybe putting them in an album with some journaling, get them organized now for the future so that even if it takes you a year to get to actually creating a scrapbook, they're safe during that year. So to wrap it up, just remember to keep it simple and find your focus. This is Tasra Dawson for Real Women Scrap TV. Hi, I'm Tasra Dawson, the author of Real Women Scrap. And I'm excited about what Real Women Scrap is all about real women scrapping.